In this video, I'm going to show you how to play The Hardest Part of Eruption by Eddie Van Halen. Thank you so much for watching this. If you like this video, give me a like and subscribe to see more. Okay, I'll say it again. In the studio version of Eruption, the part I'm going to show you how to play is the most difficult, at least for me, part of the song. Everything else is not even too terribly difficult, but this one part, for me at least, is the hardest part of the entire solo. And I want to introduce a philosophy that I have about playing other people's music. Sometimes we are physically different than the other guitar players that are playing different songs. Like Eddie Van Halen had some pretty big fingers, pretty big hands. I have some really small hands, and so I have on occasion had to play the things that he played in a different way than he played them. And I think that's fine, you know, because you have to work with what you have. And so that is the case in this particular part too. But I'm going to show you the way I think he does it. And I'm not even positive about that, but this is what the consensus says about how he plays it. And then I'm going to show you how I do it. The part I'm talking about, I'm going to go real slow, is after the... right here. Part right here. And I'll tell you how to play it. So the way I play this is I take my middle finger and slide it from the 16th fret of the G string to the 18th fret. And I pick down on that one. And then I pick up. I put my pointer finger on the 16th fret of the B string and I pick up on it. All right, and then I hammer on with my middle finger to the 18th fret of the B. And then I use my ring finger to hit the 20th fret of the B. Then I use my pointer finger and I put it on the 16th fret of the E, and I pick down. And then I put my middle finger on the 17th fret of the E string and I pick up. And then I use my pinky to land on the 20th fret of the E string. And I pick down on that one. So I'm doing alternate. So I'm basically doing the hammer on the first line, and then I'm doing alternate picking on the second one. I think that's how he does it. That's it. And the reason it's hard is because of the speed he does it. But then the next part is, and this is where it gets hard because my tiny little hand. Take my pointer finger and put it on the 14th fret of the B. Pick down. Take my ring finger and I put it on the 17th fret of the B. Then I got my pinky landing on the 20th fret of the B, hammering on. You can either hammer on like that or you can alternate pick. So that's where it becomes really hard for me from my little hand. So I usually, when I do it this way, I'll alternate pick there. And so some people teach that you do it like this. You just go to the high E and do the same 3 notes. But I've slowed down the studio version incredibly slow, and it doesn't sound like he's hitting that 14th fret of the E. It sounds like he's going. So after you hit the 20th fret of the B, take my pointer finger and put it on the 17th fret of the E. And then I pick down on that. And then I pick up on the 20th fret with my ring finger. And then I pull off back to the 17th fret of the E. And then I pick down on it again, the 20th fret again. And then I slide my pointer finger down to the 14th fret of the high E. And then I use my middle finger to hit the 15th fret of the E. Then I land with my ring finger on the 17th fret of the B. Then I pull off the 14th fret of the B. Then I land on the 17th fret of the G. And then I pick up back on the 14th fret of the B. And then I got my pointer finger on the 14th fret of the G and my ring finger on the 17th fret of the G, and I do a bend. And then I do a bend. And then I come down with the bend, and then I pull off at the 14th fret of the G. And then I end up back going. I pick that 17th fret of the G twice. End up on my pointer finger on the 14th fret of the G. And then he does something with the whammy, which I don't have, so I'm not even going into that part. So the whole part slowly is. Okay, so that's the way he does it. Here's the way I do it. Okay, so what I do is I do the same part at the beginning. That's exactly the same. And then what I do, rather than going down to the 14th fret of the B, I use my middle finger on the left hand to land on the 18th fret of the G, and I pick up. And then I do this box, then I go pick down with my pointer finger on the 17th fret of the B. I pick up with my ring finger on the 20th fret of the B. Pick down on the 17th fret of the high E. And I land with my ring finger on the 20th fret of the high E. Then I do the part exactly the same. And that's a lot easier for me because what I do is I alternate pick, like I said. To me, it's a lot easier than trying to get that stretch. Sometimes I can get the stretch, but sometimes I can't. This way, the other way, I can do it more consistently. Sometimes you got to change things to fit your body, kind of thing. You know, like when I think about David in the Bible, when he was trying to beat Goliath, he tried to wear Saul's clothes, and they were just too big, and he was all flopping around in them and stuff. So he took all that stuff off, and he just got a slingshot, and he went, poof. It's kind of the same thing with guitar. Sometimes you have to change how you do it to get the same notes and to get it to sound similar to what the actual guitarist who wrote it made it sound. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a like and subscribe to see more.